Hi Aquarius, welcome to your energetic weather forecast reading for the week of October 16th through the 22nd for 2022. Okay, so the first card we're going to get is a card of your internal fiery male outgoing energy that everybody has. It's kind of your egoic energy that that gets you up out of bed and gets you moving and motivated to do something. That's why we have ego. Okay, you have the Ten of Wands. Capricorn just got that. So there is a bit of a burden that you might be dealing with, a little heavy situation that is coming to an end. Although the end may seem a bit arduous and far away, you're closer than you think. Any 10 is about ending a cycle and beginning a new one simultaneously. So that could be possibly why it's so heavy for you. But I might have also feel, and I know this is not the physical thing, but there may be back pain. And this is just feeling the burden of responsibility and taking slow steps to release that burden, or to drive the passion home. You know, whatever you got started before, because wands are your passions, your desires. Whatever you had before that, we're kind of closing out the situation. On an emotional level, you have a little bit of, I would say, regret with the Five of Cups. A few things haven't worked out for you on an emotional level. If you continue to concentrate on that, you'll just get more of that. And so the Five of Cups is asking you to change your direction of your emotions and look to what is still standing, what is still available, what is still possible. And while it may only be 2 out of the 5 cups, it's still better to look towards that than what has been spilt. 5 is change. 5 is the unstable emotions that push you to look for stability and solutions. Pushes you to 6, which is equanimity. But this is on an emotional level. And once you cross that bridge, things will be much better. When you're in the position of 5 of Cups, nobody wants to hear this, but this is the card of crying over spilt milk. It's spilt. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your emotional energy. But it's not easy to get out of that funk, so I understand. Luckily, it's only a week, and things will change from there. On a mental level, you have the King of Swords. So, yes, you will take your Aquarius energy and you will deal with things from a very practical level. The King of Swords is the master of his mentality, the master of his thoughts. So what does this particular master do? He negates the heart and uses a logical approach to making any decisions. This can be the law, the military. It's that kind of regimented energy, and so you may be a little harsh on yourself. You may be a little bit overly logical with your dealings on a very internal level, because this is an internal weather forecast. That can spill out to the physical, but it always starts from inside. So you may be dealing with your situation, and especially on an emotional level, very logically. The King of Swords is my Libra card, and so again, looking for that next level, looking to master our emotions through logic is what you will do this week. And it's Libra season, so it could be very strong inside, a very strong energy inside you. Uh, Having said that, it's Libra season with a Aries full moon. They're two opposite signs, and they don't really play well together. So I can see why you would take up the sword, Aquarius. On a physical level, you are definitely working on your craft, and a healthy financial situation, and a healthy body. Both things simultaneously. 8 is a nice energy. It's productive. It's just knocking stuff out. And I think that's one of the things what the King of Swords is doing is it's kind of knocking out the emotional side of stuff, setting it aside, and just getting on with work. Even though the Five of Cups lingers there, it's still there. I think in a way you kind of negate it, and get on with your work, with honing your skills or just knocking out your work. It's a work, healthy workflow, healthy physical flow. 8 is the power you put behind something, and that's a lot of energy. That's a lot of power. You could be working late, could be long hours, but it's stuff that you like to do, so you really don't mind so much. On a spiritual level, which always ties things in very nicely, I think, it puts the roof over the house, is the Empress. So you are important to you. I think your best bet, especially for the emotional side of things, is to get outside, be in nature. Nature doesn't get depressed. Nature doesn't cry over spilt milk. It just makes more. So the abundance of the Empress, there's more. There's always more. And nature provides, not the supermarket. All things come from nature. Also, I think you're somebody who's going to kind of want your way this week. The Empress is somebody who is comfortable in her skin, and there could be mother issues as well, or female issues. There may be situations where you would like to get pregnant, or you're feeling mothering at this time. Your mother skills, they will be, I would say, flowing, I'm going to say. But I really have the feeling that nature is going to be your best place when you're feeling this situation here. I think the Empress gets what she wants, but she does it because she creates it. She's the bounty. It's like she knows she's the money. I am going to pull an extra card for the Five of Cups to see how you can best counterbalance it. Another 5. I have the Hierophant card. This card for me is no. This is the no card. I just think it's going to hang around this week. I think it's just kind of being in the atmosphere, and it'll be a little bit hard to shake, even though you'll get on with your work. You will do your best to think logically. On an emotional level, there's still this kind of instability. You might look to professionals for this, to bring yourself back to some emotional balance with the Hierophant. But even so, I think for the week, just the week, it kind of lingers. You may get a no response which is one of the things that might make you emotionally disturbed or out of balance, or you might have to give a no response, and that feels kind of sad, or kind of gives you a feeling of regret, that kind of thing. What is coming out to me here is that he's really dressed, he's clad in black, and black absorbs. Black absorbs light. It becomes this sort of void. And I think that's why when you're out in the sunlight, when you go out to the sun or in light, you're just going to feel better. So that's just my suggestion. That's my suggestion. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. I will be back in a week with your lunar forecast. And thanks again for listening. Much appreciated. If you like it, share, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. All right, I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.